The aviation industry in India is facing severe financial stress amid a sharp rise in aviation turbine fuel, that is ATF prices, prompting airlines to warn the government that operations could become unsustainable if immediate intervention is not provided. Notably, at least three major airlines including Tata-owned Air India, along with Indigo and SpiceJet through the Federation of Indian Airlines, that is FIA, have raised urgent concerns, with the Civil Aviation Ministry stating that the current fuel pricing structure is pushing the sector towards a critical breaking point. In a letter dated April 26, the Federation cautioned that any further increase or uneven pricing between domestic and international operations could lead to massive losses, forcing airlines to ground aircraft and cancel flights. Fuel costs, which already account for a significant portion of airline operating expenses, have reportedly surged to nearly 55 to 60% after recent price hikes, compared to the earlier range of 30 to 40%. Airlines argue that this sudden escalation, combined with rupee depreciation and rising operational expenses, has created an unsustainable cost environment. And the crisis has been intensified by geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, particularly disruptions linked to the Strait of Hormuz, a key global oil route through which a large share of crude supply passes. And this has led to the volatility in global oil prices, directly impacting ATF rates in India. Long-haul international flights have also been hit the hardest due to sharper increase in fuel costs for overseas operations compared to the domestic routes. Airlines have specifically requested the government to introduce a uniform pricing mechanism for ATF across domestic and international operations, similar to the earlier crack band system that helped stabilize price differences between crude oil and refined fuel. They have also urged temporary relief measures such as suspension of the 11% excise duty on ATF and a reduction in value-added tax, which varies significantly across states and adds further burden on airlines operating from major hubs like Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Chennai and Kolkata. And according to the FIA, some of these airports are subject to VAT rates ranging from 16 to 29%, which significantly increases operational cost and affects more than half of India's aviation traffic. The Federation also highlighted that ATF pricing in India lacks a strong control mechanism compared to other fuels like petrol and diesel. Despite ATF contributing a relatively small share of refinery output but being critical for aviation operations, and the airlines warn that continued cost pressure could lead to severe disruptions in flight schedules and network operations, potentially grounding aircraft if financial losses continue to mount. And they have sought immediate and meaningful financial relief from the government in order to ensure that airline operations remain viable during the ongoing crisis, which they describe as one of the most challenging periods for the Indian aviation sector in the recent years. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.